presentation, I'm doing my report on Initech versus the company, a tale of two companies. This is a Chapter 9 minicase for Business 496, Organizational Leadership, fall 2012, with Professor Dr. Greg Delardi. Work at Initech was very unsatisfying for Peter Gibbons in the movie Offices. The work was not encouraging, and he pretty much dreaded coming to work. Peter had no more motivation to work hard or to be in a pleasant mood. And that was very satisfying, not encouraging, no employee engagement, and there was no fish attitude. The coffee bean, on the other hand, was able to boost employee morale, increase productivity, and apply the fish philosophy and fish attitude. You might be asking yourself, what is the fish attitude or philosophy? And that is what we're going to get to right here on the next slide. Fish is a management training program that stresses fun in the workplace, attitude, that is everything, and encompasses 4 basic principles. The 4 principles are: choose your attitude, play, make their day, referring to your employees, and to be present. Me myself, working in a busy retail environment, I understand that at times work can be dreadful and referred to as a toxic work zone. As with many jobs, attitude can have a direct impact on work. As described by the author, 75% of the folks' life deals with work-related events. If we dread going to work and being at work, this can have a negative effect on our attitude. When we can be productive at the facility when we enjoy the work that we do. In the story Fish, Mary Jane lost her husband, and like most people, she was devastated. The relationship she had was inspirational to people. Being a mother and wife, Mary Jane was able to handle a very busy work schedule while still being there for her family. With her husband's death, she stopped thinking about her personal life and concentrated on her work. When this happened, she accepted a job on the 3rd floor of the bank building where she worked. Mary already knew the reputation of the 3rd floor as being negative. Referred to as a toxic energy dump, Mary Jane knew the work on the 3rd floor would be unenthusiastic and a drastic change. Most of the employees had been there for years and were not happy with their work. These changes were not to be done only with the group, but with Mary as well. One day during lunch, Mary Jane discovered the world-famous high-face fish market. Mary was mesmerized by the action taking place at this type of job, thinking as if these folks were having fun at work. This fun and crazy work environment was a great source of positive energy. This type of energy is what Mary needed on the 3rd floor of the work. After talking to one of the men at the fish market, she began to understand how the work environment was vital to being happy. Even if there isn't a choice about the work that needs to be done, there is always a choice about the way you do your work. Even if you don't love your job, there needs to be a way to bring love into your job in a way that brings a positive attitude. After the employees on the 3rd floor go to the fish market, they have a serious talk about the work that needs to be done and the drastic change in attitude they need to make. By breaking up into groups and making a presentation, they were able to realize that work can be fun and entertaining. By being pleasant and providing excellent customer service, the customers and employees feel great about themselves. They were also finally able to take pride in their work, which many had become bored of. Mary Jane and the employees on the 3rd floor had changed for the better. This fish story was a great book about attitude, teamwork, and most importantly, enjoying yourself at work. Not all companies are able to go fish around at work. As a leader, it can be difficult to provide and incorporate all aspects of the fish philosophy. In a company like Initech, there's not much room for customer engagement when working in an office. The work is being done on computers, as compared to employees of the coffee bean who deal directly with customers. For first-hand interaction of a company to include more of the fish philosophy, the book Fish explains it best. There's always a choice about the way you do your work, even if there's not a choice about the work itself. Question 1. How would you gauge Peter's achievement orientation? What are some of the needs not being met for Peter David at Initech? What changes might improve Peter's motivation? Peter was able to just get out of Initech and go for bare minimum. Peter had a need for excitement that was not being met. It seems Peter does his job, but he doesn't enjoy it. Simple steps made by Initech to satisfy the needs of Peter and the other employees. Perhaps having a casual Friday where employees could wear their favorite sports team shirt. This would allow a variety of teams to cheer for other teams and to get a conversation started in the workforce. This small step could lighten the mood and get people talking and be more excited in the work environment. Modern managers who care less about employee motivation and satisfaction do so after businesses fail. It is imperative that the business managers basic business strategies to maintain low staff turnover by placing value not only on clients but also on the employees. Doing this ensures the business of continuity and gives it a competitive edge over its competitors. In the case of Peter David working for Initech, exemplifies this issue by contrasting the working condition at Initech to those at the coffee bean. Peter was not motivated and could care less about his work. Yet he had been underperforming at work, and his lack of adherence to locker procedures and policies can attest to this. He is oriented, working just hard enough not to get fired. He wants to achieve some efficiency and does not want his bosses to hassle him for making mistakes. The high number of bosses, the 8 bosses in the movie Initech, in the movie Office Space, is the main cause of Peter's declining performance at work. The different superiors Peter has could be sending mixed signals to him, confusing him about his expectations at work. He therefore does things in an attempt to please his superiors, disregarding company procedures and policies. Peter would show improved performance if there was a clear chain of command. The observance of clearly defined instructions from one boss would improve Peter's motivation and fulfill tasks and be devoid of confusion. Peter David's needs are not being met at Initech. Another of Peter's discomforts could be lack of job security, his fear of making a mistake that could cause him to get fired. He cynically confides to one of the efficiency experts that the fear of losing his job, not being hassled, are his motivation factors. Question 2. We judge the leaders at Initech as more likely to invoke the Pygmalion or the Gollum effect. What about the environment at the coffee bean? Pygmalion or Gollum effect? The Initech believes in the Gollum effect. By requiring the bare minimum, Initech is barely disappointed except for the occasional CPS report. The coffee bean, on the other hand, incorporates the Pygmalion effect. The coffee bean encourages its employees to use the fish philosophy by experiencing excitement at work. The employees bring joy to the company and its customers. The coffee bean encourages the 4 principles of fish, while Initech does not really encourage its employees. Question 3. Why has the coffee bean seen such a significant reduction in its turnover? I think the coffee bean has seen a reduction in turnover because of the fish philosophy. You can always choose the attitude you bring to role. The coffee bean allows employees to have fun in a fun work environment. Initech employees, on the other hand, seem to have a negative work attitude. They accomplish more work than you needed to. Peter has 8 bosses that he tries to promote at every cost. Peter's lack of motivation and excitement at work is the exact opposite of the coffee bean. Using the fish philosophy is what companies should strive for. Not all companies will be able to throw fish around, and the way described in those fish seem like those employees were having a lot of fun just throwing fish around. Working in an office can be dull, but having a positive attitude can make the work meaningful. Putting employees in a gung-ho attitude is tied directly to the fish philosophy. Work at Initech would not incorporate any of the principles of the fish philosophy. The workers were not encouraged to quit. They did not make the day of the other employees or customers. There was no sense in being there for each other. The you choose your attitude was lost for most of the employees. Initech did not allow employees to have much fun. The employees got used to daily work and looking busy. So, in conclusion, which team would you rather work for? Which job would you rather work for? So actually, I would work at the coffee bean any day. I consider myself a people person. I enjoy talking to customers, talking to employees, pretty much just any type of personal interaction. I have people who say they like working in an office by themselves, doing paperwork, and it just seems that that's not the type of work environment I could ever consider myself in. The Walmart that I've been with right now as a company, I've been with them 7 years, 4 years in Texas, 3 years here in Nebraska, and at each store, even though there was obviously different people working in the store, the same attitude and culture that the two stores had were the same. And I actually compared Walmart to either Initech or the coffee bean. I'll put it slightly closer to the coffee bean. You got to dress up for Halloween, you got to, talk, joke around, and most of us enjoy the work that we do here. We enjoy helping others, we enjoy helping customers, we enjoy being in a position that allows us to help people in so many ways, from buying groceries to wiring money to getting the oil changed. Being in this business class has taught me the various different aspects of running a business, running a company, and how leaders think differently for different situations, but overall, people want to have fun at work, and it's up to us to, if we can, incorporate the fish philosophy, play, make their day, be there, and choose your attitude, and most importantly, show the work that you do. That's all that I have. Thank you for listening and for watching.